Today, November 8th, 2023, approximately 6:30 a.m. in the morning. I am back after taking a day off from making videos. I needed a little break, give my mind some rest. And I am back again. So, and I missed y'all. So that's why I had to hear them come. That's why I'm so early this morning, 6:30. I couldn't wait till the sun came up to get back off in this truck. So this video is about black people and their love affair with Jesus. Now, I don't want any misunderstanding. This is not about whether or not Jesus is real or not. That ain't what I'm talking about. This is not about, are you wrong for believing in Jesus? That's not what it's about. I'm not saying there's no Jesus. I'm not saying there is one. This is about our dependence upon Jesus instead of ourselves. Our dependence upon Jesus instead of ourselves. Us as black people since slavery until now, depending on Jesus to do for us what we're supposed to be doing for ourselves. As a black community, as a black race, as a black people, and just people in general, but I'm just talking about my people right now. But it can apply to any group of people that's depending on something outside of themselves to change their situation. Black people have been crying out to Jesus. And again, let me repeat this. I'm not saying there's no Jesus. I'm not saying Jesus is not real. I'm not saying y'all are crazy for believing in Jesus. This is not what this is about. I can't say that enough. Y'all gonna be in my comments. John chapter says that there's Jesus. That's not what this is about. This is about what the Bible says. Faith without works is dead. So it's not about Jesus per se. It's about our lack of doing. Instead of sitting around praying, waiting on Jesus, and doing nothing ourselves. Some of us have been brainwashed or convinced that Jesus is supposed to come do for us. All throughout slavery, the ancestors cried out to Jesus. Come free us, save us, help us. Don't you see how we're being tormented and tortured during slavery? That lasted for hundreds of years. Jesus didn't show up. You know what ended slavery? Some good white people and some black people joining together and saying this ain't right. Let me repeat this. Some good white people, for you Negroes that hate white people, don't understand that white people had a big hand in ending slavery. Even though there was a lot of white people that condoned slavery, there was a lot of white people that didn't. As a matter of fact, it was more white people against slavery than it was white people for slavery, or slavery would still be going on in America. So y'all need to know that more white people were against slavery. They were called abolitionists. Some of them was outspoken, some of them was low-key down, on the down low, because they didn't want to risk, they'll get killed if people knew that they were against slavery. So it was way more than what you thought. The crying out to Jesus didn't change nothing. It was when those good white people and strong black people got together and devised plans and strategies to end slavery. Only then when slavery ended. All those years of crying out to Jesus, nothing. Nothing. At some point in time, the white people of that time, and the slaves and free black people got together and decided enough is enough. That ended slavery. Now, can I say Jesus ain't had nothing to do with that? No, I can't say that. What I'm saying is, if Jesus had something to do with it, it was still Jesus working through those people actually getting up, doing something. They didn't pray to Jesus and just sit back and look around and wait for Jesus to come out the cloud. They joined together and did something to end slavery. And as I said, good white people and good black people. And the key word is good. Good people, overall just good people. You don't have to believe in Jesus, be a religious person, a church person to be a good person. I know atheists that are good people, just good people, helpful, loving, caring, that'll help anybody type people. Don't hurt nobody type people, good people. They're just not religious. I know some religious people that ain't shit. So let's put an emphasis on good people, not religious people, not Christians, not Buddhists, not Muslims, just good people. Take religion out. It was good white people, no matter what their belief was, whether it be Christianity or atheist, they were good white people, good black people that joined together to end slavery, not Jesus. Fast forward on through time. The Civil Rights Movement, Jim Crow, black poverty in America. We're still crying out to Jesus, right? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Black people still starving, poor, broke as hell throughout the Great Depression, which everybody was, but black people even more during the Great Depression. During all the lynching, even after slavery, black people were still getting slaughtered, lynched, hung unjustly. Still crying out to Jesus. Nowhere to be found. Once again, here comes some good white people and good black people working together to pass anti-lynching laws, or enforce the anti-lynching laws to end the reign of terror known as lynching. Not Jesus, good white people and black people joining together saying, this is enough. Civil rights movement. Having to sit on the back of the bus as black people. Separate water fountains. Y'all know segregation and all that. Y'all know the story. I ain't got to dwell on that. What ended it? We prayed for years for that to end. Nope. It wasn't until good white people, good black people, Dr. Martin Luther King, with other white leaders, white people joining together. You look at the civil rights marches, sit-ins, all types of events that happen. Good white people, good black people joining together to make something happen. They were doing something. They weren't just sitting around praying. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. No, they were doing something. So here we are, fast forward to the day. The black community was slaughtering each other on a daily basis, slaughtering each other. It ain't the white man no more. We slaughtering each other, and guess what we doing? Still sending out thoughts and prayers. Y'all hear it all the time on the news. We send out to the family thoughts and prayers. We still, to this day, ain't figured it out. Stop waiting on Jesus. Our communities ain't gonna change. We got churches all throughout our community. The black community, churches everywhere. Love ourselves from Jesus. And these young boys, our kids, are killing each other. They're killing us. Our communities are in shambles. at a time in America where black people have it better than we ever had. In America right now, black people have it better, more opportunities than we could ever have imagined. And we out here living like savages, slaughtering each other like that for nothing. And what are the elders doing? Calling on Jesus, sending thoughts and prayers. We ain't doing nothing. So here we are again, y'all, once again, loving ourselves from Jesus. And once, I'm gonna say this again, it's the last I'm gonna say it. I'm not saying Jesus ain't real, I'm not saying Jesus don't do that. But could it be Jesus waiting on our ass again? Could it be during slavery, Jesus was there, but he was waiting on the people to do something. And he provided a way for them to do it. But they had to do it. Could it be that Jesus was there during the civil rights movement, but he was working through the people were doing the do thing. The people were doing it. Could be from the strength that Jesus gave them, I don't know. But it wasn't just Jesus, making the wind blow and lightning were popping and killing Bull Connor with some lightning and all. No, the people put in action, put in work, and made things happen. But no, we ain't gonna do that today. We just gonna keep voting Democrats and black people and praying to Jesus. We love ourselves from Jesus and some Democrats in the black community. We love them damn Democrats and we love some Jesus. And neither one of them within themselves is doing a damn thing for us. If we don't do it ourselves, we gonna still be around this bitch with a community full of churches, rundown houses, crackheads and prostitutes, pawn shops and liquor stores, and Jesus. And Democrats when it's election time. So, I'm not telling y'all Jesus ain't real once again. Believe what you want to believe. But the power is within us to change our situation. If we don't, you can call Jesus till he come out the cloud. And when he come out the cloud, he still ain't gonna do nothing but take your ass on with him. If you go on with him. We gotta change it, people. We gotta get out here, include me, but I ain't gonna do it by my damn self. I ain't gonna go out there and get killed by myself. With them damn, y'all see them out there, them killers. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna call Jesus? Or are we gonna get out and work? Are we gonna put in the work, the footwork, do the do thing? I'm not just pointing fingers at y'all, I'm talking about me too. I'm with y'all. But I ain't gonna do it by myself, because I can't do it by myself. United we stand, divided we fall. Praise Jesus.